Hello everyone. Let me fix the camera. Hello everyone. I just saw a video of Piers Morgan and Tucker Carlson, and they were talking about situation that is taking place in England. That this is not a Christian country anymore. That this is not a safe place to stay, and that this is not a white country anymore. And I I fully agree with his statements because I can tell you, based on my experience. So I was living in London for 5 years. I was studying there, business and management. Honestly, one of the worst courses to choose, but it is what it is. But so I was living there for 5 years, and since my school times, I was I was thinking of London as something spectacular, something amazing, something safe. I was looking at those pictures of Tower Bridge, of London Eye, of Piccadilly Circus, and all of that. And I was thinking of London as something, as the best place on earth, as heaven on earth. But in reality, it was completely opposite though, to my perception of England before before I came. Um, I think it was 2019 or something, maybe 18. I met my friend. He was living there for 8 or 9 years already, and we started talking about the situation with rent prices. And I was telling him that these rent prices aren't normal, because how can you pay for an apartment that is like 2 grand, yeah, a month, and you earn 2 grand a month, and this is pre-tax, so you are being taxed 40-50%, and you have to pay for your apartment, you have to pay for Oyster card, Subway, you have to pay for your food, for your clothes, for everything, yeah. How are you able to pay for your apartment? This is unreal. And he said yes, 100%. So I asked him, like, I know that there are like loads of immigrants from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, African countries, and I saw them come into nice apartments. I saw them walk into the buildings with like huge families. And I asked him, like, how are they able to pay for that apartment? Like, tell me, or am I stupid or something? And so he told me that the government is paying for their apartments. The government is giving them free money. The government is giving them child support, and most of them are not working actually. So they are jobless. They have place to stay. They have food to eat. They have free money, and I was shocked. Like, why is this happening? Are we stupid? They are so smart, and we are stupid. We're working like 70, 80 hours a week. We're paying taxes. We're doing our best. We are not living life. Yeah? Just to live the same life as they are living. And he said, yes, this is an unfair country. It's okay. We are okay with that. It is what it is. Don't touch the situation, and don't talk about this situation in public, because you will have the trouble. Wow. Yeah, at that time, at that very moment, something really changed in my mind. And I started thinking, like, I will share you only my thoughts, only my ideas, only my perception of this. To me, I think this is unfair. As most of you think this is unfair as well. But let me tell you something. This is a kind of comedy. People are coming from different cultures, with opposite worldview, that sometimes, in most cases, hate you and me because of our skin color, because of our religion. Yeah, mark that. So they hate us. They don't understand us, and they are not Europeans in terms of their mindset. And so they come into European country, and we are not just letting them in with their families. We're letting their ideology, their worldview, to come and settle and spread. So that's the reason England is not that white and Christian and European country anymore. So follow me, yeah? So you're letting these immigrants, these engineers, doctors to come, scientists to come and stay in your country. What do? You give them a brochure of how to be a European. Yeah, how not to. Okay, let me not tell, yeah, because we are on YouTube. You give them brochure, and you believe that they will read that brochure and they will change their worldview of 20-25 years of their life just because you said them to do so. No, I don't think so. Then you pay for their housing, you pay for their apartments, you give them free money, you let them to have unlimited amount of kids because you pay for that. And now you pay for that. We pay for that. I used to pay for that when I was working and when I was paying taxes. And most importantly, now the sad part, the horrible part. 5 minutes later, they're doing terrorist attacks. 5 minutes later, they're doing mass shooting, mass murders. And I think this is stupid. Honestly, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a normal, usual guy. But I think this is stupid. You let them to come into your country. You subsidize future terrorist attacks. I think this is mad. And who's suffering? Who's suffering? Normal English people. They're paying taxes. They're doing not that much crime, or not crime compared to those who are coming, and they are suffering. And I truly believe that this is a betrayal. Your elites, your government has betrayed you. Just normal people being betrayed by government, because the government is not a democratic government, not a liberalistic government. This is a left government, Soviet Union #2. They believe that all people are equal, that there are no differences, that no matter where you're coming from, you are able to settle and you are able to coexist with those who were raised in totally different social structure with opposite to yours worldview in terms of women, in terms of way of living, in terms of violence, in terms of tolerance to religion. And they do expect them to behave the same. And this is historically, when we look at wars, yeah, conflicts and wars, there used to be two sides. Yeah, they had a front line and they had a battle. Yeah, but now I truly believe that we let army of invasion inside. So we no more have any battlefield. We no more have a really visible front line. They are inside our cities. They are inside of our towns, and now they are taking over. They are taking over in some local places, in some local areas of London. As I read online, they are voting for their representatives. They are coming from their home countries like Pakistan or stuff, or Iraq or Afghanistan. So they are electing their representatives. And I don't know, maybe 50 years, 100 years from now, they will settle in government. Look at Sadiq Khan, look at many of them. And I think this is something really sad, and I don't know what you can do about that. I do know, but I don't want to tell you what I think about that. Yeah, I think that's the end, and wish you a good day. The last thing. So I read that England is #1 in all Europe by imprisoning people because of what they said online. So also be careful with what you say online. Though this is mad because you're being punched in the face. let's say so, yeah, you're being punched in the face and you cannot give a punch back. Because if you give a punch back, it's fat punch back, you're going to prison. That's an analogy. Yeah, so stay strong, and thank you for your attention, and don't judge me. That's just my perception of London today. Thank you.